New year, new me, new year, new me. No. New year, if you don't make those changes, will be same you. On January 1st, things are going to magically change. I'm going to walk different, talk different, all of that. Just start next year. I'll just start next year. I'll just start in a few weeks. I'll just start in a few months. I think doing that gives you direction. It gives you something to focus on. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Adibanke Oji. If you're new, welcome. Nice to meet you. Subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. How are you guys doing or whatever? By the title of this video, you already know what we are here to talk about. You already know. New year, new me, new year, new me. No. New year, if you don't make those changes, will be same you. So, which are you going to choose? In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how you can start making those changes today and how you can make the new year better than this year. Quick story time. Last year, 2022, I filled out this yearly compass thing. I'm going to leave the link below because I encourage everyone to do this. I encourage every single person to fill this out because it gives you an opportunity to reflect on the year you've had, what has changed, what has not changed. Anyways, back to my story. So I filled out this thing last year, like coming into 2023, right? And a couple of weeks ago, I think this was last week actually. Last week, I, dug that out and I said, okay, let me read through some of the things I wrote and what, what came to pass, what didn't, what I achieved, what I did not. And you guys, to be 100% transparent, most of the things I wrote down and to achieve for 2023, I did not achieve them. I did not achieve them. I did not. And can't lie, at first I was very upset. Like I was very upset at myself because I'm like, wow, like how many weeks are in a year? 52 weeks? 52 weeks later and we're still in, the same position. And it didn't make any sense to me because I'm like, huh? But when you think about it, writing down goals and doing all of that is just a part of it, right? You can't write down goals and not make active changes. It's like building something but not paying attention to the foundation. Of course, it's going to collapse. Of course, it's not going to stand strong. And that's exactly what happened to me this year. And there's this idea that on January 1st, things are going to magically change and things are just going to be different. I'm going to walk different, talk different, all of that. And guys, no, that is not it because the only thing that is changing is the time. The only thing changing is the time and the year and the dates. But if you're not making those steps, then nothing is changing. You're really remaining the same. And please, I'm also talking to myself. So I'm not coming for you. I'm also talking to myself because that's what happened to me. It's important that you don't shame yourself during this time. When you reflect, take this as a challenge for you to start making those steps, right? Don't like dwell in the past and the things that you cannot change because you cannot go back in time. You can only start making those plans for the future, right? Even if you reflect and you realize that, oh, I didn't do most of these things, this is now the time for you to actively start making those changes, not January 1st. You're starting today. So how can you start doing that? Again, the first step is reflecting. So just taking a look at your whole year in general and seeing those areas where you want to see those changes in. So whether that is your career, your morning routine, how you spend your money, where you go to, all of that jazz, right? Really taking note of all of this and really seeing those areas where you would like to change in. And then the next step is then making those plans towards making the change. Because writing things down is just one thing. Like I mentioned, you can write something down, put it in a closet, and forget about it. Okay, and then what happens after that? You need to start making those plans. For example, if you want to change your career, so what does that look like? Maybe updating my LinkedIn, maybe talking to people that are already in the industry and seeing how I can get into the industry, looking at my finances and seeing how I can spend my money better, habits I need to cut, expenses I need to cut, all of those things. I think it's important to maybe have someone you're accountable to if you find it hard to be accountable to yourself. I won't lie, guys. Some things being accountable to only myself is really, 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 really hard. So having a partner or somebody that you're doing these things with is very important. For example, maybe if you want to go to the gym, maybe if you want to spend your money better, having someone you can, when you slip up, you can say, hey, I messed up. How can we get back on track? Because sometimes it's easier doing something with someone than doing it on your own. But actually making a plan towards those goals, towards achieving those goals. Another thing I would say is really taking out time before the year ends to kind of talk to God. I'm Christian, so I believe in prayer a lot. I believe in talking to God, asking God what He wants for your life. Because as humans, there's only so much that we can do. There's actually only so much we can do. God is the ultimate master planner. He's the one that dictates our lives. He's the one that plans out our lives. So it's important that you go to God and ask God, what do you want from me in the coming year? Like, what are the things that you want me to achieve? What are the things you want me to really focus on in this coming year? I think doing that gives you direction. It gives you something to focus on. So it's important to pray and just ask God for guidance during this time. My next point, starting today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, starting today. Yes, it is December, the new year. I'll just start next year. I'll just start next year. I'll just start in a few weeks. I'll just start in a few months. No. Starting today, actually making those steps today. If you want to change your morning routine, starting today, you're going to change that, not waiting till a magical new year comes around, because I'm sorry to be that guy. I don't make the rules, guys. It is just what it is. But doing those things today and not waiting till some perfect time to do it, because there's never going to be a perfect time. Never ever. The perfect time is today, and start making those changes today. I'd also say be easy on yourself. Coming to this realization takes a lot of courage. It means that you are headed in the right direction, because some people don't actually care. Like, okay, like I'm living a certain way, I don't care to change, whatever. But you are on that path to change. So be easy on yourself. One thing I always say is that you can't be mean to yourself to get to where you want to be. You can't. Like, you have to take it one step at a time. Change doesn't happen in a day, doesn't happen in 2 days, doesn't happen in a week. It takes time. So be easy on yourself during this time, and just know that you are on the right path, you're on the right step, and yeah, you got this. And this advice is not only for you guys, it's also for me, because like I mentioned, I did not achieve most of the things that I wanted to achieve, but it will be a total waste of time reflecting on the negative and not looking ahead. And I can proudly say I started making those changes today. I'm not waiting for January 1st, because, again, like I said, it's only the time changing. If you're not changing those things right now, nothing is really getting done. Okay? So let's start today, girlies or guys, all the people watching this video. But I really hope it helped you. I really, really hope it did. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a comment, and Happy New Year, guys. Even though I know that I'm going to drop this video before the end of the year, but good luck to all of you guys. I love you guys so much. Tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to the channel today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.